For the love of cause Uganda we roll. From dusty road to dreams of control. Steams we break it down. Helping every number in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cause Uganda. We talk the truth, not just a brand for car lover. For the love of cause Uganda we roll. From dusty road to beams of patrol. Steams we break it down. Helping every number in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cause Uganda. Welcome to the road and where other misfits soul. For the love of cause Uganda. On the streets the stories right. Old and new this and the pride. Toyota Nissan Benzo Mazda we make it down on propaganda. Every papa's got a tale. Feeling try to see the scale. We talk the truth, not just a brand for car lovers across the land. For the love of cause Uganda we roll. From dusty road to beams patrol. Steams we break it down. Helping every number in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cause Uganda. Pre-purchase checks, we lead the way. Track your car, no games to play. Restore the past, drive into tomorrow. We'll bring the love, no just the horsepower. Is it more or a thing expired? We'll show you what's real, not just the hype. Spelling views and engine moves. We teach you more than just toys and tools from the basics up. Truck and gear and car get stuff. If you knew or is this on red, for the love of cause you ain't seen nothing yet. See the learning, drive it proud. This is more than just machines. It's the love, the life, the dream. Oh. For the love of cause Uganda we roll. From dusty road to beams of patrol. Steams we break it down. Helping every number in the town. For the love, for the love, for the love of cause Good morning, my people. How are you doing today? The question Friday. Indako. Ono musomali muna Uganda yerusa. Anyaba somali batandise okulundira embuzi e Kampala. Good morning. How are you doing, my people? Mwebale kukeera nange. Muyombya maka shim. Ade muyomba maka osanya ofunye ekirabo kyokkeera. Lawrence Omule, Bridget Kakai, Chairman Zach, Travel Live Vlog, Richard Ruanga, Paul Sema. 7 days to go to the convention, people. Inaku zikendedde. Atanda gula ticket yo wali jiguze ng'obudde bukyali. But how was your night, guys? Mwasuze bulungi. Nange nasuze bulungi mukama ankuumye. Well, rock me so. For the love of cause Uganda. Paul Sema VIP, good morning. Muchunguzi, Muhumuza Raymond, good morning. Toyota Nissan Benzo Mazda, we break it down. Propaganda. Every bumper's got a tail. Mulagai, kuchimeza choralero, we have Amil, the Benz mechanic. I mean the Mazda mechanic. He's a specialist in Mazdas. Again, I'm discussing a Mazdas. So if you have a question to do with Mazda today, kulai broadcast yore kure yechimeza wemu yenyine tukira batutandika, you should be there to talk about Mazda. For the love of cars Uganda. Pre-purchase checks, we lead the way. Track your car, no games to play. Restore the past, drive into tomorrow. We bring the life, no just the horsepower. Is it a no or a TX ride? Show you what's real, no just the hype. Start abusing engine rolls, we teach you more than just photos. Tracking it and car get stuff with the new overseas on bed. For the love of cars, you will see nothing yet. Bobby Pro, you see more than just machines. It's the love, the life, Good morning, my people. Today is question Friday. Ebibuzo bibuze tujja kubiddamu nze ne bannange wano. Victor Kawesa Chikawariki, how do you guys sleep? Masse bulungi. Mulagai. Did you see a post by one of the old ladies on TikTok? They are questioning about Tycoon. Yeah, I've also had my own questions. But sometimes when you ask questions, they tell you go to yagala kola. Mubali abantu bo bakola go to yagala kola. But after each measure, you make it for only VIP members. After everyone else can watch it when we are broadcasting, but after it has been uploaded, it's only for VIP guys. So mubere ukimeza tuchirabe live bagayi bange. Mbere ukimeza tuchirabe live. Mbere ukimeza tuchirabe live. Mbere ukimeza tuchirabe live. Who qualifies to be a tycoon? A rich person. Tycoon ye muntu aina sente empitirivu kwezita ina alina. So my question, guys, for you today is: our tycoons genuine? Are they real? Twina abagagga wano bayitirivu. Now, normally they say small minds discuss people, but sometimes we have to discuss people. We have to lower ourselves sometimes to just discuss in order for us to not panic thinking we are not working as hard as we should. Every like 5 years, there comes a rich person out of the blue. A tycoon out of the blue. Agwabugwibwati mugenda banga mugagga every month agula ekyobugagga n'atandika okuyamba abaavu n'atandika okubeera nga buli every wabawo period nga mu period eyo buli kiseera balaga asset empya. He's thanking customers. You're not sure the customers exist, but it's actually, and all these tycoons, they have a job, yeah, that we all can verify doesn't bring in the much money that they are talking about, but they have that much money. Sometimes even the business itself doesn't. The business itself has not produced any tycoons in the past. Like it hasn't. But somehow, these people, every like 5 years, there will always come these people that make the rest of the country believe. So my question is, are all these tycoons real? It's a beautiful morning here in Fort Portal. Kim Job, you are in Fort Portal. Oh, then I was like, and then hey guys, officially I got 800 kilometers out of a full tank in the Prius. 800 kilometers. So that means that's about 17.5 kilometers per liter. Now, I want you to mark me that nze. Sometimes I park for 1 hour and AC is running. Yeah? When I'm in inspection, is a moroka. Over to immediately now I don't turn off my engine. So, and that happens quite often, not just in inspection. When at a supermarket, I don't turn off my engine. I used to do that with the Ractis as well. So it's not something I'm doing because I have a hybrid. I used to do that with the Ractis as well. It's just something I picked up to keep my car clean inside, yeah? And also to keep the air I breathe as fresh as possible. Yeah, so I had, I've read particular reports that say that the air in Kampala is very unfriendly. It's very polluted. So one way for me to try and keep myself as healthy as I can, I keep my engine running. But even with what I do, on average every week I run my engine, I run my SC unpacked for about 5 hours, yeah, on average every week. But I was able to get 800 kilometers out of the full tank. Normally, normal cars would give you between 400 to 500 kilometers. I tell you, they'll give you the car will give you 500 more. Or in more highways in Yinji, or Chitege, right? If you don't have highways, most cars will give you 350 kilometers per full tank. I've tested that. I know.
Arthur, you recommend a personal setter in terms of maintenance and fuel economy? Yes, currently, yes, I do. You can buy it. Let say I went on a work trip by bus. Panange Sagara bus. Oh, Sagara bus. Me, I will drive everywhere. I drive everywhere. I just Sagara bus. The bus are those over taxi carry but buses. Yesterday I had a guy. We were talking. He sold his cars. Currently he doesn't have a car, so he's still thinking what car he should buy. Mani, Oligwe Navagambe agara okubamba. So yesterday I was with him again, and he said he took a taxi to Sakanyanda, somewhere there deep in the village. So he took a taxi, and then so as he was there, he was discussing with the people he found there, and they were telling him, taxi to linya za kukubo, linya za mupaka zezitambula direct zangu wa. And me, I told him, wait, you have started wanting to figure out which taxis move very fast. You are not going to buy a car. Yeah, there are things that people that have cars should not even try to learn. For you now knowing which taxis go very fast, which taxis go non-stop, that is not our business. Now I'm testing a full tank of V power. So today morning I have put V power, okay? So I'll be telling you, we are comparing the normal fuel to V power. Now I'll be telling you when I refill. You remind me. Keep reminding me, Babuli, how many kilometers I've gotten out of a full tank of V power. My QV power is more expensive by about 300 shillings. So if it doesn't give us the value, this is the last time I'm trying it. I've tried it now with a hybrid, so I want to see what it does. After Markex 2013 Auris 2008, which is a better option for a person earning 2 million, go for the Auris. The Markex will give you 7 kilometers per liter. That I know. On a highway you could get 10, but the Markex is going to give you 7 kilometers per liter. Echonchigamba 7 kilometers per liter. Echonchigamba nga sichirumiemu. So 7 kilometers per liter is not friendly for someone earning 2 million shillings. Get the Auris. Mr. Arthur, it's a hot morning here in Kingdom of Bahrain, 36 degrees. That's hot. Or in Morocco, when you're in AC, this car can only go up to 32 degrees. But sometimes I put 32 degrees in the morning, and Abban says, Daddy, the heat is too much. And I normally do 32 degrees when we have just entered the car when it's very cold. So I put 32 degrees for them to get some warmth, and then I reduced like 26, 27. Daddy, no, now that's too hot. At 36 in Kusasi, the Uganda wangi. It's really hot. Did you guys see President Museveni launched a gold mine? And they are saying like it's the biggest in the world. It's going to generate about $25 trillion. So we are going to be a rich country. I hope his people don't steal the money. Now, it will be Uganda. So they said that if that gold mine the money is used properly, we can get to the level of UAE. That level. What could be the cost of a good Toyota Fielder, UBN, 24, 25, 23, 24, 25, 23, 24, 25. I find that it's not worth the money. A Fielder in the bond, you can get it at even 34. You can even get it at 32 if you don't mind the grade. You get it? So why wouldn't you buy a new Fielder if you have 25 million? Wakwanza abantu olumumba gamba ne bagana okumpuliriza mbu batye banja. Bali abantu nakusino babanjiza n'omwaka. I'm telling you. Gwe kaso sigala ngo osigala oba wa sente. So Fielder UBN 23, 24, 25, but I would recommend you go to the bond, give that money there. I am telling you this because I know the issues that come with a Fielder of 23, 24, 25 million. Lucky Mose, good morning. Chikawariki, how many kilometers does the Subaru Impreza give? 1.6. It will give you about 8. Guys, the Subarus take a little more fuel than Toyotas. They do. Starch, Arthur, you're saying it's hot. Just wait when it comes to midday. It goes up to 40. What? That's hot. Michael UG, good morning. Guys, La Focus Convention. Bangamba. Bangamba ata abantu bakwagala online. Bagala oba wamagezi gabwerere. Naye bw'onoogamba nti bajje basasule. Ne bw'onookola ki tebajja kujja. So guys, please pay for your tickets. Omukazi agamba omwami we nga okukyala kutuzira mga tonswazanga. Banange nange temunswazanga. John Jones, good morning. Mr. Jim Kana ndiwa no. Cancer Patrick Asik, good morning. The person said will give you as good efficiency as a fielder. It will do you good. Good morning, Henry Modern Juice. Banange mujja convention muswaza abantu. Today we are having a meeting and the biggest debate is Arthur. Why did we actually limit people from paying at the gate? We limited because we are preparing food. But now someone is saying kati Arthur chogamba mbu bantu bayitira totumya yekisambi kurufura. So we are going for a meeting to decide on that. But I'll be telling you guys. But today to inechi meza a t-shirt weziri nazo abagala n'enkofiira zijja is for the love of cars. A t-shirt is 35k. Enkofiira ya 20k. Both of them bobigura bibiri bya 50k. To supporting activities for the love of cars kwetu tyo. Guys, convention okuba number 0760-045-116 and you book your ticket. And you book your ticket for the convention. It's one day, but one of our sponsors was telling us next time atweta again na kubiri. Mugamba no wallets. This was the first time. Next time we will do 2 days, probably even a week. Let us think about it. Tujja kola 2 days. Imoroka bajita Camry. So guys, bring the questions on. Nze nyina ekibuuzo. Our tycoons in Kampala, Rio, bana abagagga betulaba. Ajja, lero n'omulaba mu kifodi, enkya n'omulaba mu GLE, odako n'omulaba mu Land Cruiser 2024. Okitegeera this month n'agula ennyumba e Kachiri, oguddako n'agula ennyumba e Lubowa, oguddako n'agula ennyumba. Are they real? Oba batugumaza? You know, I've had on what taxi mula taina conductor. Avuddeyo mu driver akunganya ku sente ze wano. Bagaba balance wana amalanga agenda afuga. Abai, batayikune betulaba wano. Mujukira Don Chris. Someone was talking about basajja baraba. Michael Ezra, Brian White, which someone was saying nti politicians batuzanya. They want to make us believe nti fabavu titwagala bwagazi kola. Why is it that Uganda car bonds, there are many old models 2010 and below, yet new models pay little importation tax than old ones? The issue of saying that new model cars pay little tax than the new ones is, I think, is a little bit far-fetched. It's a little bit far-fetched. Otherwise, the old cars that are in the bonds would be cheaper than the new ones. Nemoro kebera nkadde ngeri mu bond ngeriko ne number plate nenga ate price yemu nemoro kaziri empya. Okitegeera. Olumu nosanga empyanga za bei. For example, the Prius 2017 is actually more expensive than 2012. Okitegeera. There is something they are not telling us. There's something they are not telling us, and I think governments world over, they survive on the premise that the less people know about the law or about what's going on, the more money the government makes. I think that's how governments survive world over. About information, but there is something that they are not telling us. You motivated me to buy a Mark II Grand. And man, it was a good advice. I'm enjoying it. Muchunguzi Gerald, good morning. Did you buy your ticket? Did you buy your ticket for the convention? You should. BMW 320 ogirabye. Nenze nganja galayita eri ku paaka. For the love of God. That's a Yaris. That's a Yaris Cross, and a better crossover. Yaris is a Vitz, and that's the bigger version of the Vitz.
The truth, not just a brand for car lovers across the land. For the love of cars, Uganda we roll. From dusty road to dreams of patrol. Steam break it down, helping every driver in the town. For the love of God. Welcome to the road. Where are the mistakes?
What's your view on learning how to drive remotely, then go to a driving school for perfection, since most gives time for practice? What do you mean remotely? You learn from home? Driving school is single, they give you they just process for you the papers. You can go for tests and all, but most of them just process the papers. After having paid for the ticket, do I need to pick it or it's a virtual one? It's virtual. Guys, our tickets are virtual. Gwekastoba ngoina that receipt that you received on WhatsApp together ko kwangu ya bintu. Ulemeteka mwate transport. Whichever manya we can verify everyone. We have a CRM.
Track your car, no games to play.
Whichever manya Brishay Kakai, me I recommend that if you have someone that can teach you at home, your brother, your boyfriend or someone, you learn from home. You learn better than in a driving school. You can not learn everything you need to learn on the road in 1 hour. Just be careful, because if someone doesn't have a teacher's license, a driving instructor license, we bamukwata kugumusanga ate nagwo munene nnyo kubanga gwabutaba na permit. Kakati tulina crossinga over naye ono wa cross tulina mu a distance tusobole okubanga tulina we to crossingira. Arthur, can I get a new drone on loan for taxi? How much is fasting? Anti-cat drones are million in Kaga kunsavu. So if you go with 35 million shillings, you can get a drone. Yeah. But I hope you know the extra costs that come with that drone. For you to do the seats, yeah, for you to spray HH for you to buy most of the tires on the taxis on those hires are bad. For you to pay for inspection, income tax, those things. There are so many things that you need to remember that you have to pay for before your taxi goes on the road. Stage, but I think you have a stage already. I suggest we run a campaign, at least 10 people here every day. Okay, 5 people at least. Banangi to get a ticket. Come support our very own. Amina Starch. Uganda we roll. Mwa guy, mwaguze ticket. Who hasn't bought a ticket? Question Friday. You guys have refused to answer my question. Are our tycoons genuine? Mwenza no kunsanga wanonga nange ndi wanonkuba peregesi wano. Ni musanga nanka turo mfuse tycoon. Anti munsanga nyine ekibana kiriwe moroka 10 nga mfuse boss. Mwete muiza kwebuuzamu nti Arthur aze wano nga agatta wano bwagula yakamoroka bwa dawali. All of a sudden Arthur ina kibanda kye moroka kya million 10. Mwete mukyebuuzamu Arthur ku silver hand ne Mark 2 Grand Corner Light, which one is more respected and durable? Mark 2 Grand ina more respected paka sigenzeeyo ndaba paka wayinza oku ene ate watambudde. Mark 2 Grand will give you more respect. in generally everywhere, the Primo Super will get you more respect in the villages. Abantu bomukyalo baagala nnyo Mark to Grand, baagala nnyo Primo. Mali gayita wano. Ano wemmotoka empya naye ayita eno mu kyalo. Ayita mu park. Some tycoons are face front for the big guys in government, washing cars for them. Someone was saying that the guys in government know that twabakyawa tetubaagala. Nti batukozeeko nnyo naye n'omusajja wa cross ono agoberera bugoberezi nnuuwa kifo ky'okuddamu eri layini egira nti abasajja abo abali mu gavumenti bakimanyi twabakyawa batukozeeko nnyo emikolo and because they know they cannot start businesses and name them after themselves. Of course mu Moroka with the car sellers that I already know, I know like 5 people that don't have a single shilling but they have cars. Okitegeera kwegamba omuntu abayo ne millions ze5 ndoza nga ayina zikuumira mu cash ndoza ku account okuziyisaako zirina okwozibwamu. Okitegeera kati mu kuzoozamu n'afunayo omwana wano amanyi business y'emmoroka broker bw'atyo n'amuwayo $2,000,000 n'afunayo n'omulala n'amuwayo $2,000,000. Okitegeera bw'atyo. So abaana ne babeerawo bwe batyo nga bakola ki bw'aba tameesinze app kubba sente za mugagga oba kutuna mu sowaani ya boosi we abeerawo emyaka gyonna naye n'azimbako ku by'obugagga. Of course they also get wealthy in the process. Someone who can't clearly show where he gets money abamuyaye, those are usually bubblegum tycoons. So do we have bubblegum tycoons, Ricky? Oba ba tycoon between ddala bikulira sente zaabwe ne ziwera? Me, I find that some of these people they make us feel like fe tetukola, fe we are lazy, tetwasoma, tetumanyi kubala math waffe mutono. Okitegeera someone asobola okubeerawo ne bagamba musuubuzi wa helmet musuubuzi wa helmet mugundi mushauri yako naye ng'omusuubuzi wa helmet ayina Hammer, ayina V8, ayina BMW X5, ayina Mazda CX5. Okitegeera ne bagamba musuubuzi wa helmet naye ayina ekizimbe Nansana ekinene naye ng'asuubula helmet. Kati the question then for you would be helmet nga zirimu ssente. Kati abantu abatamanyi to read between the lines, they'll actually go start bringing helmets into the country nga baga helmet ka zirimu ssente. Ata hawa Kias, expensive to maintain but they are good cars. So guys, omuntu asobola okujja ne bagamba omuyayi yasuubula reflectors ezamugaggawaza reflector nti yazisuubula myezi 3 reflector ne zitambula n'ogamba mweje emyezi 3 n'afuna ssente n'afuna ekizimbe ku Bombo Road nti ye kati waliwo batayikuuni b'embuzi bangi bo balunda mbuzi zokka. But you guys, is anyone here farming goats so that we verify if goats are as profitable as we see on TikTok? It's mostly on TikTok where we see the good news of goat rearing. You start with 3 million and in 3 years you have 500 million. Of course, that's what we are being told. So is guys, you're 41, give me likes. And of course, guys, today is question Friday. You can give me your questions, I'll answer all. For me, my question for you guys is, are our tycoons in Uganda real or Uncle Arthur, I've been off the grid for almost 3 months. But then Dabango was it to live naye waguze ticket ya conversion Jamal oba nsinikire muri ebinyo. Option ziri bbiri zokka. Either ngamba nsinikira muri ebinyo oba okugula ticket. Omulaba muzeeyi myaka 6 avuga wanuwe. But he's grateful nti mulese n'ayitawo. Kati bano bo bagala kunyononera mmotoka. Nibalaba. Atisto na inamu kunsonye ezivuga emmoroka ezivuga piki n'asindika nsindike. But this chaos cannot only be dealt with when we get a new leader. Mukulembeze mulala yayinza okukikola. Someone yesterday was saying that in Rwanda and I think Tanzania, you don't find the chaos you see here. You see in a home, when a dad is straightforward, he can actually make sure his kids have manners. But when a dad himself has bad manners, it's very hard for him to try to make his kids have manners. someone akola ebikolobero bingi n'atuuka nga netakyalina right egamba abantu mutereezeemu wano. Either should I take a Mark II Grand for the start or opt for the Alex? I don't think I like the Alex because of the price. The Alexes are overpriced, yet Mark II Grands are fairly priced. So me, I would go with the Mark II Grand. Although if I had money that could buy the Alex, I would buy any other car. There are so many cars to buy instead of the Alex in the price range. Because Alex and at 18, 19 million shillings, you can get other cars that are good. You can even get a car on loan from the bond. After money laundering is a common way of becoming a tycoon. We know is a musente zabalala. Ate munaiba na abantu, they even have a petroni babwe bantu banene nnyo. Nah, guys. Naye netagayo omuntu ayagala omuwoleza mu ssente nga nze sibiti ebyo. Nze already nyina wensobola okugattira abantu bagamba Arthur yagira mangu nafuna ssente. Nsooka nefuna yawe emmotoka 2 nemba nga nzitunda nemunfunayo gwanteeka mu ssente n'ofuna omuntu n'azigula genuinely. Oyo muntu bw'azigula genuinely ne bagigula kati actually kati nawe bamane londara muina chance ojja n'ogula start tawo milioni 5 n'entandikirawo n'ennanda ne bagala nedda bagulawo no project ka milioni 5 n'akola project endala 2 ne bazigula milioni 10 ate mba nkyali wakuno tusasulako n'omusolo. Convention ya convention ya 30th August. Convention ya 30th August ku Romkago olujja. Naku zikenderedde ddala. Tiketi ya kizike kyokka. Mwebagayi bwaba lwayagala omwoleza mu moroka forede kati tuyina gwefunayo omuntu just omwe milioni 7 ajagule project kana ezo zange. Ezo zentandika nazo zange zakweyo zako nnaku. Kati then project kenda ziri 2 kwenjo tandika okwoza ezizo. So nze nyina conditions. I have conditions. At least for me, the source of the money will be seen. Very verifiable. Very verifiable. Until why yatunda project kane bamwa milioni 10. Zani yagule moroka milioni 10. Bajigula yagitereke mu kikoma tetudda mukugira bako. Tetudda mugira akuruga muna yagigula yagitereke mu kikoma. Transfer bazi kwa yagigula yakola na transfer yavuga bufuzi nage. You see, kwa story kaba kagatanze nga njoza sente zo. Guys, someone wants to wash money. We wash. Nenga bataikuni bafabe Kampala bali genuine tebali genuine nyino omuntu gwenjagala mu sente za sponsorship wano mumpemwe dakika 2 nabo batuse kudduka. Baba atuse kudduka nabo bamujja mu akasimbi. Aina wano ogudduka no kayira wano mu kikubo. Mugira mu bala boda. Unfortunately this one I can't live with the music. Eno yekisumuzo munange kivaamu kiringa kya kadi. Kati mubaleko gundi nzijemba sibulo olusembayo. taliyo. But chiri, I will come for the money. After it defeats logic for one who is 25 years to claim being a tycoon, yet for the last 23 years they have been in school. Most buildings in Kampala don't have walkways. They have people displaying goods on them, and people are walking in the middle of the road with cars, which is very bad. I know. Yusuf Minaji, good morning. What was the ticket? After, is it true cars in bonds with number plates already on a buy and drive? Yes. They are mubondi wali emoroka. Actually, zibate zichali mubondi. Emoroka bebagiteka enamba egenda mu showroom. Efuluma bondi negera mu showroom. Kubanga ebe mazo sasula omusolo. So after a car pays tax, it gets a number plate. Okay? When it gets it, normally those are cars that are like 2010, 2011, yeah? And the traders want to probably create more space for their other cars that are coming. So when they pay tax, they get a number plate, they move the car from the bond, okay? And then they take the car to the showroom. So those are normally you just buy and drive away. But also as you buy those cars that are in the showroom, you need to be very careful, yeah? There are cars that are in showrooms, they have already been driven. So you need to be very careful. When we were buying the Mark X last time, we saw quite a number of those cars. Gaziri mu showroom nganjoze bulungi ngera zirabika bulungi nenga the Pakistanis over the Indians, they drive them every day. Kate yemoroka ebankadde okitegeera ebe etambudde ku wano oba tokyaguteba ya bond. So you need to be very careful as you go look for cars and as you look for cars that are buy and drive. Our t-shirts look like this, guys. Our t-shirts look like this. And the mabiga waliyo statement. Waliyo a statement because we want to keep roads healthy and drivers roads safe and drivers healthy. Roads safe and drivers healthy. Yeah, so it's there. So you can buy this t-shirt and also buy a cape at 50k, or you can buy a cape alone at 20k, or you can buy the t-shirt alone at 35k. So you save 5k by buying both. So guys, lero olweggulo tulina ekimeza kiriyo at exactly 7 p.m. Ekimeza kiriyo at exactly 7 p.m. And tugenda batuyina guy wa Mazda, Amil the Mazda mechanic, and he's also going to be at the convention. Yes, he's also going to be at the convention. And at convention, there is something that I've realized you guys need to learn that probably some of you guys were never exposed to. At the convention, we are going to teach you how to log into your team, how to check your logbook, how to reset your password. There are so many of you guys that don't know that. And I've seen a number of you guys threaten me. Nti emoroka je wagula tebaji kola transfer, when all you needed to do was log into your team and check if the car is in your profile. Because some of you guys don't know how to do that. So we are going to teach you how to do that at the convention. So if you're looking for any reason to pay, if you're looking for any reason to pay for the ticket, then that can be a reason for you to pay for the ticket. We're going to teach you how. But now I've packed and my AC is running, so I have about 5 hours a week of this, and yeah, so that's where some of my fuel goes. So Django, you get how to log into your team, how to change particulars of your team, how to check which cars, and how to read messages. Some of you guys don't even know how to read messages in your team. I think, sir, the word tycoon is usually misused because the majority of the ones we have, Bugorogosi, there are a handful of genuine tycoons in Uganda. Optimize, good morning. ne Arthur 8 million sisobola kufuna munna mukadde omak 2 grand 2 grand y'omunaana ejja kubaayo naye tejja kuba mpoomu bulungi as long as you accept that namukadde yeesoboka naye terabika. The namukadde is very possible, but that's if it's available on the market. I'm wondering why some drivers drive from Lumumba Avenue are usually confused by the Rwenzori Court traffic lights, yet one has to consider the traffic light facing them directly. No, they don't get confused, Mr. Cometa. Some drivers are just, I think they're just stubborn, or they just decide to ignore. But most drivers in Uganda know that a traffic light that has a corner or that has a hard arrow that is facing down, in my case here now, is going to the right. So you should be in that lane if only you're going right. One that is just green or facing forward is taking you straight. One that is facing left is taking you left. Most drivers know that. They just simply decide to not do the right thing because it's okay to not do the right thing in Kampala. Katino kankubuliri. When a driver like Arthur sees a taxi guy getting away with it, today I see a taxi guy doing it. Tomorrow, if I can go and be at the front of the line, I will go and do it, because if a taxi guy can do it, never I'm penalizing her. If a government vehicle can do it and nothing happens, why don't I do it? Uganda kati yafuka ya kuita wo. So Ugandans know the right thing to do, but they see a lot of people do it the wrong way, and those people don't get penalized, so they do it as well. That's exactly what is happening. So guys, are our tycoons in Uganda real? Some people are really challenging. Some people are really challenging, and but me, I think if they keep challenging Ugandans like that, we're going to see a lot of theft cases, robbery cases happening. Why? Because omuntu agenda atunulira omuntu guy nakugamba nsuubula masaawa nga olwo abaala abasuubudde amasaawa for the past like 15 years, ye nga asuubudde amasaawa for 2 years. Like people were discussing, we know there is a lady, I don't know her personally, but I've been seeing people talk about her. Mirembe curtains, Mirembe beddings, Mirembe chi, whatever, Mirembe interiors. And they are saying the lady started doing business in 2023, but she's richer than people that have been doing this business for like 10 years. Nabo bagagga. Naye yabayitako nnyo. And she said last year amubako dole emitwalo 7. Where is that money from? Dole emitwalo 7. And I think she also has a husband who is who does furniture, and there is somewhere where I read the comment gabagambo yo gaiti yalina na budgiro yali broker bana babeera ku maduka g'abantu nojja ne bakuguza n'ali akeesatu naye mbu mu myaka 2 yasinga furniture workshop enene mu Uganda wali alabika akola asinga nene na interiors. Kati people are asking themselves, where do these people sell their furniture? Their furniture, first of all, is very expensive and stuff, but where? How? Ochitegira. And then they are driving some of the most expensive rides and stuff. So of course, questions will come. Questions will come up. Katingate, does any of you guys know the owner of Nina Interiors? Or does any of you know the owner of Wansang? Does any of you know what car the owner of Nina Interior drives or Wansang? So, and these guys have had businesses, they even have buildings that belong to them in the center of town. But apparently nobody knows the cars they drive, nobody knows where they live. Is it just a social media thing? For like 10 years, and now they wanted to come out because social media is the way to go. What is going on? Because news about inspection, that there is an angle, evamo sente jisimanyi. Ntisobolo gena nefuna sente mu ange yo, nenkole ekibande ekyange nange. Is there something that is happening? So there is something I had as well. Someone was actually selling me the idea. So apparently, ebivulu bya Uganda, promoters buy people. Yes, there is even a profession. There is a profession. Good morning, Stuart. There is a profession in events. There is a profession in events that brings people to your concert. Yes, people oli omulimu gwa kuleta abantu ku kivulu kyo. I'm telling you, omulimu gwa kuleta nti some of those successful concerts at Serena are not successful. Nti oli aleta abantu n'abayiwa wali wansi kuleerwe ne batambuza ebigere ne bayingira. Already babajja balina tickets zaabwe. So the goal is to make the concert appear like it was a success for future concerts. And that's why sometimes you hear things like, this is a theory that someone gave me, that okulaba nti Pastor Bugembe yavude n'agamba nti omuntu mumugoba nga talina ticket ne mumusanga munda mbu amanyi, but olwokuba sente tezavaayo, he has to be able to explain lwaki tezavaayo. Sebaduka Philemon, how are you? Tycoons, but do you know that people have extremely a lot of money and the people with a lot of money are not known? That's the thing I know. Nti abantu abasinga okuba ne sente atete tubamanyi basirika ne bekwekeeyo bachenebuza ffe bano betulaba wano ku YouTube ne TikTok bagagga bya ddala. Me, I saw the one person gwe nali manyi nti tayina tooke lya ddala yali Don Chris. Oyo ye namulabirawo nga tayina tooke ne ngamba nedda. Don Chris we nalabira nti yali tayina tooke kwe kubeera ng'avuma buli omu obunaku okitegeere. Oyo ye namulabirawo ne ngamba ono tayina tooke nga tayina tooke era tetwakirabanga ettooke lyali teririiwo bulungi. I'm really confused. Mark X and Mark 2 grand, they are the same in the price range. Kati awo muntu atwale ki? They are not really in the same price range. The money that can get you a good Mark 2 grand may not get you a very good Mark X. I don't know if you get what I'm saying. A Mark 2 grand at 15 million shillings will be too good, much better than a Mark X of 15 million. So that's the difference. But if you want a Mark X, I find that Mark X is okay. And the Mark X is one of the cheapest luxury cars you can ever get. Reliable, the cheapest, most reliable luxury car you can buy. Then we have the Nissan Fugas, the Tienas, the Mazda Atenzas. Those are like luxury, yeah? But they're not as reliable as the Mark X. So I can tell you nti bwogula Mark X ya milioni 18 ne Mark 2 grand ya 18. Mark 2 grand ya milioni 18 eba mpya nga bwokiwulira okitegeera. So munange guys, mu events wali your profession ya bringing audience. They bring an audience to your concert. Then nabigoba. And they even lobby. Wamanya tu wali omuntu alina event ya kusasulira nga bajja. And they even bid waliwo bali cheap, waliwo abakabeyibeyimu bakakubira ne kirasi y'abantu baleeta. I think on social media everyone is a millionaire. I think so too. Like social media, like when people are doing videos, they dress their best. When people are doing videos, they go and cut the best hairstyles. Chovola babantu bambuza, Arthur, where is your barber? Me, I don't go to a barber. I cut my hair. I cut my hair because me, I'm disappointed with barbers. And I am learning. So I find that on social media, takola video nga tayambadde bulungi, takola video nga tali mu location nnungi, bino zibyenkola video nga ndi mu moroka zange za raisi, abaana bafuba okulaba nga ayiyayo moroka ey'ebbeeyi gy'atuulamu, abantu tebakola video nga bali mu nnyumba zaabwe. Lwagenda okukola video anoonya nnyumba ya kyaliwe erabika obulungi ennyo gy'agenda n'akoleramu video. So they are living a life and selling illusions to the people that watch them, which I find is not a very good thing for the people that watch them. The people that watch them will start thinking that things are easy. Maybe they just have to find an easier way to do things. Kati awe wali obuzibu ku social media buli ajja abeera binojjo. And guys are genuinely happy. There's some dude who is popular on TikTok for dancing. I met him. I was inspecting a car, and it was his friend's car. So he came along to help the friend choose. And they're genuinely happy, guys. They're genuinely happy. And some of them, when you meet them in person, they don't actually claim to have a lot of money. No, they don't. But they are happy with the little they have. A good theater is how much? 18 and above. But at 18, you can give the money in the bond. Buuza theater. Of course, that's a decision you make. Either buy an old theater or buy a bond theater and pay the balance in like 6 months. These guys, let me tell you, when you meet people in person, that's the time you will learn that daddy yanguli the motoka, daddy yampe nyumba, daddy yakola chino, mami yakola chiri. When they are here, when they are doing videos on social media, they don't tell you those things. Na yebo basanga in person, you actually learn those things. You learn that actually those things are being done. You learn that omuntu abeerawo nga sente zize sizaguzeemu ebintu nti bamuwa sente za shopping. Osobola okubiyiga ebyo ebintu abantu bubawuliriza. If you listen closely, you actually learn. But that's then the trouble. Nti we have young brothers and sisters that watch people on TikTok and YouTube, and then for them now they start believing that life is actually easier. That's why you want Gymkhana. So we are going to get a Mac Grand because of low fuel efficiency. The Mac X consumes well, I find that those cars are almost in the same range of consumption because I've driven both. To my home. The thing with the Mac X is that I think it's a little bit improved. Mac X but one thing you guys need to know, both those cars, the Mac 2 Grand and the Mac X, will give you between 8 and 10. So if you can get a Mac X that is in good condition, I buy the Mac X. The range is the same. Mac X is Singapore Mac 2 Grand like 2 kilometers. Today I'm not running because I had an injury on Wednesday. I'm sure someone is there asking, Arthur, you're supposed to be running on Friday. I'm not running today. I will run next week. Let my knee heal. I'm also like a professional footballer. Page never gamba. Ronaldinho yafuna injury neba mumuza season. Kaba umuza wachi nga atambula ina injury eriwa. Katinange nyina injury. Arthur, compare for me Alphard and Mac X. Which one is cheap to maintain mechanically and which one lives longer? The Mac X definitely will live longer because the engine has sufficient power for the body. The Alphard, most of them are 2.4 liters. It will not live as long as the Mac X because it's 2.4 liters with a big body. So you end up giving it a lot of people, a lot of weight. So engine ejakufa mangu. Right? And also maintenance, the Mac X is cheaper to maintain. It's not so cheap, but it's cheaper than the Alphard. Right? So, but I would take the Alphard if I have extra work for the car. Like the Alphard will definitely win the Mac X. The Mac X definitely is good. But the Alphard is no because the body is huge. The body is huge. Arthur, that's why I follow you. He's one of a kind, great inspiration. And even Alpha Motors, the math is not adding. Hey, Henry Vako! Aba bantu je tugende tukebere moroka sijja kubogera kala ama moroka nze nabagambye ekintu kimu waliwo omuntu agala okoza mu moto mu sente ze. Me, I'm a very good candidate for washing money. You know why? I have a project car that I'm working. Of course, send the mweno project car zo zange. Kati utukole project endala nga 2-3 ofuna abazigula katanduko okuwoza mu sente. Mutumala okuzoza. Then ofune abantu babaje wano ku YouTube ba commenting bagambe Arthur start a bond, you have money, start a bond, you have money. Tandiko okusubula emmoroka e Japan. Musanga Arthur Motors. Aunga setwanso okuzoza. Goina kujja bisawo bya sente nga bwompa. Nga bungamba kati nkwade milioni 10 zinabiri wenazeeke nnaku. Ziri ekina nakola business yaffe. 10 zinabiri. Kati naye omuli awo. I also didn't understand Timo's furniture success story. Oyo ate simumanyi na mumanya. Waliwo mvubuka ali eno Kyanja. Oba bamuyitani. Aina furniture workshop. Avuga Range Rover. Oba avuga moroka kyawe endala. Neka aina akaduka katono bwe kati. Tategerekeka. We have a lot of people wagala ndoza government etuzanya psychology. Sagala government government. But I know that politics is a funny thing. Basobola okugamba nti bana Uganda baavu. Kati ngoli ayagala je. Abeka abantu basobola okuwandikako mu report abavubuka balina sente abavubuka bano bakola bo balina sente nga inayo examples nga abantu nga 50 abakoze sente TX Prado buy I don't know what your money is boba osobola okwewala the TX the 1998 ezo ball joints zazo zimenyeka kale they fall out the ball joints. I think that's the biggest problem with that car. But the newer models are okay. Tuna watu leo nga Henry Modern Juice ebintu nga yabibuya bukadde nga Henry Modern Juice aina factory ekola juice echengira Henry nga ina factory echengira nga ina factory echenjojo nga ina factory mbali nga Henry Modern Juice kat King Arthur maintenance wise Mark Grand and Mark X Electronics they are all okay. Mark II Grand is cheaper to maintain because Mark X has a lot of bushes in the rear, which is what gives it the comfort that you get when you're driving a Mark X. But the more the bushes, the more expense. Osegira, na Mark X jetwasemba yo gule the new shape. Mama, ina shoko manga. But chile chimoroka chili comfortable. Chile chimoroka china pick. Chili no omuliro. So, but the Mark II Grand is cheaper to maintain. The Mark II Grand doesn't. The Mark II Grand is cheaper. But the Mark X is better. The Mark X is more marker. So, I would go with the Mark X if. Nzesenga na lisibera wala. Nzesenga vuga Mark X yange. Oba kawundo yange. Kati nze kawundo jensobola vuga hybrid. Naye ate nabagame mu 2029 tugenda gula electric car. Kwagala butayaga tugenda gula emmoroka electric car ku zero mileage. Bonna basente tetunaziweza tujja kujeewola ekirungi tucharginga nga simu. Ogisuza ku masanyalaze ng'essimu n'okera ku macha n'ovuga bw'otuuka ku mulimu n'opalaginga in. Era naye charginga teri kugula mafuta. Tutandika 2029. Guys, there is something I also want you to tell. What is this thing with you guys drinking only resale? Nze amazi nywa amazi. Did you ever review the Prius? Yes, I did. Sefenomoria some time ago. It's the reason why I bought it. Because na ina reviewing ako nga njimanyi bwetambula nga nyina ne gwe mmanyi agivuga. And from the time I reviewed it, she has never had a problem with it. And I also bought a new diagnosis machine. I checked my car. Guys, diagnosis ikekano. Siche ekiri kitabu. I'm going to keep telling you guys so that mumanya. Machine ekebera. Let me take it out. Machine ekebera yino. This is the diagnosis machine. It can connect to a phone. It can connect to an iPhone, an Android. It can connect to a tablet. It can even connect to Windows. So this is the machine. Nkoya abantu okungamba ata gwe ngato ine machine ennene. Eri si a machine. The other one is just a monitor. And this one even diagnoses hybrids. So my machine told me all my batteries are 100% healthy. I just need to wash the plastic so much tempo. Either I think on the weekend, project ka tuino kola touch ups ne digital number plate enate okufuluma. Digital number plate najisa suda da. Nasasula da digital number plate bagenda gifulumya bajinkubireko era mweche mbamanya ku convention emoroke gira ku digital number plate. Arthur, how much can get Alphard the cheaper price which is still in good condition? 1920. I don't want to say it's cheap, but I want to say that one will be good. 1920. 1920. How is the Mark X consumption? The one you bought. Equal 7.5 to 8 kilometers per liter. Share details of diagnosis machine. You buy think car, any think car is good, but the more expensive the think car, you can think budget think car. The more expensive you buy, the better, the more functionalities it will give you. And edda abantu bagulanga bagiyitanga batya. There is this diagnosis machine that all wiring guys used to have a long time ago, the one that comes with a big tab. Ebitebikyakola katujjira n'obuntu bwe buti kitegeera ateekako wayine connecting ku simu yo. I'm tired of people asking me, Arthur, go toida kiri ki machine ekinene. That is not the machine. This is the machine. Wano we wali omulamo wano. Chaja bamuyita Sam Standing Furniture. Alfadi. Atali Alfadi eriye mala ye beyi. Aina benzi. Buli moroka agivuga. Are there Priuses that are not hybrid of this? No, there are no Priuses that are not hybrid. Prius is the first hybrid in Toyota. Yeah. But I'm also considering nalabi waliyo nuwa hybrid. Waliyo Alfada hybrid. Izizo nanzi nja zivuga. Nze kati mu hybrid. There is only one way to go up. Either go up in the hybrids or go up by getting electric. After some guy is telling me 18 million Primo C Light, but usually no. 18 million is too much for a C Light. It's too much. New Raum and Sienta, which one do you recommend at 16? Raum. Arthur, how much did it cost you to apply for the digital number plate? And did you do it yourself through an agent? I used someone. And if you try to do it yourself, you will not get them. This is the fact. And I spent a total of 750K. That's how much you're going to spend. Now, I know 4 people that have done it. Some have spent a little bit cheaper than me, others, but me, I have a deadline to catch. I had a deadline to catch, so I had a deadline to catch. I know someone. Yes, I have a guy. What would make a tracker go on and off when there is no car issue? Does it have internet? That's the first thing, internet. But also network. It depends where the car is. Emotoka weli wabaro network ati ina kusumbua. Okujako nga ate data awoze echi. Nga data aweddeko. So guys, abaga digital number nga motoka za already ziko. Me, I just wanted to have that car on the digital. Tishijja kunyumira emotoka ngenda gifuwala anje mugenda kugitya. Nga bodde nebera ya purple, bo sembera wali ebera pink, bo gisembera ddala ya black because the car is supposed to be black. Ye paint, mumanyi paint ye chuka. Oh, you just be ready. How much is an urban cruiser banangi? It's my urban cruiser. I have no idea. Urban cruiser tejira mu new zero mileage. Ejira mu zero mileage. Mwechemba manya project car the guys mugule VIP status one. Mutwalo gumugo kabuli mwezi. You pay. We are going to stream. We are not allowing anyone else to stream, but we are going to stream one ku channel ku YouTube only, and it will be available for only VIP guys. Even that stream that day will be available for VIP guys. So atagenda kujja, use your Visa card now. Mwezi kujja baguchaliko. And then very soon we're also going to start bringing content for VIP. But we are creating a category of content for that. Yusuf Magala high, Nancy Teddy high. Kisa Mashadrak bana ikamba sibule bantu bange esawa ya feweze atengede nkwasagaje ku mirimu gy'abakama baffe tongere n'okubategekera convention. Thank you very much for coming, being with me here in the morning. Hey guys, muri 49, we have only 19 likes. Daro omuntu yabakola ki musoke mumpeyo ku likes out. Double tap the screen or click the button, the 3 dots in the right hand corner of your screen. When you want to see, the options will appear. Then you click the like button. Mumpe ku likes nyonje nyo for the high algorithm. 50, 90. Muyombia Mark, Hashim, Lawrence Omure, Bridget Kakai, Chairman Zach, Travel Live Vlog, Richard Luanga, Paul Sema VIP, Muhumuza Raymond, Chika Wariki, Kawesa Victor, Starch Events, Musime Kim Job, Tabo Frank, Armstrong Muhwezi, Kanso Patrick Asiku, Muhumuza Raymond, Lucky Mose, Mikel UG, John Jones, Henry Modern Juice, Amos Kule. Yes, bring on the likes, guys. Like more. Atunga Yuben, Kaima, Jehoshaphat. See, the dinner baita Jehoshaphat. Video, the baita Jehoshaphat. Ntale Samuel, Nancy Teddy, Chikawa Riki, Hussein Jamal, Yusuf Minaj, Mr. Commenter UG VIP, Paul Sema VIP, and all the VIPs of this place. Optimize, Nabasa Stewart, Aishuka Blair, Jonathan Sereko, Sebaduka, Philemon, Tunaire Rogers, Seguya, Haruna, Stephen Omuria, Hosea Sounds, Mbarara, Proma Creation, Stephen Omuria, Muchunguzi Gerald Dumba Collins. Guys, bring on the likes, like more, like the broadcast. Yusuf Magala, Bruno Insingoma, Katwena M. Benjamin, Chairman Zach, Nabo Mukamori. Guys, I don't take you for granted. Richard Aki. Guys, come buy the tickets. Muragaba Antunti for the love of Kazi Muja Gareya Dara. See just. Yeah. See just otherwise. Say the Aga de Munkora Kamagara. Guys, I wish you a very lovely day. Today at 7 p.m. we're going to be Kuchimeza Chemoroka. The live broadcast Chimeza ebeda ya buri muntu. But after the live broadcast, when the video gets uploaded, then it becomes for only VIPs. So please be there at the broadcast. Or Jirabe. It's almost like TikTok. The live broadcast is for everyone, but after the live broadcast, it disappears. Ochitege, Osipankunda, hi. Abom Kamori, I don't take you for granted. I hope to see you guys there 7 p.m. Together about Tandika broadcast. I wish you a very lovely day. May the good Lord bless you. Ciao, ciao.